Life Scientists. It's actually Sunday evening, but I'm doing this video because I have a couple of things to bring to your attention. One I had mentioned last week, and another one about this upcoming week. We're moving through rapidly, and we'll be starting week 7. And I just want you to understand how impressed I am that so many of you are turning in your work and you're doing it on a regular, steadily paced basis, which is very good. And I think you're going to experience success doing that. I wanted to bring your attention, first of all, in the community posts in the second section down. When you go in there, I've put up a new blog, the hidden blog entry for this week and for some time. I'd like you to take a moment. It's strictly voluntary, extra credit, but I'd like you to take a moment, if you wouldn't mind, go in there and check out my message on the blog and click on the link. It will take you to an article called 10 Things You Need to Know, 10 Things Christians Need to Know About Scientism. And scientism is becoming a hotly debated topic. Scientism is basically arguing that science can explain nearly everything in our universe and all the questions we have. And it's rapidly the attempt or the intent of scientism actually is to replace religious views on occurrences in life and in nature, but it also is, I think basically it's attempting to replace largely the Christian religion as not just a philosophy, but as a lifestyle, as a life force, and replace it with the idea of scientific and naturalistic explanations for everything. Anyway, if you get a chance and you'd like to get involved, read that article. I think it's extremely important, especially as given the information we're getting from the textbook and some of the websites we're finding as we do outside research. So for this week, if you want to get involved, check out the community posts and the second section down. Open that up with that special hidden blog I'm doing this semester and look for the link to the article on scientism. It's not a long article, but I would like you to respond to it after you've read it. I want to know what you feel. What are your thoughts and opinions, especially in light of the things you are gaining from your biblical studies courses here at Moody. Okay, the second thing I wanted to bring to your attention during this time for this message this week is we're going into week 7. We're moving rapidly into it and approaching the halfway point of our semester. But I know I have one response from one of you who opting to do the special journal project in lieu of the term paper. And if you've had a chance to check out my information on the special journal project in lieu of the standard term paper, and if you decide you want to do that instead, you need to get started because you need to keep information on each of the lessons as we go through, beginning with lesson 2. Don't worry about lesson 1 for this because of the introductory nature of that section, but start with lesson 2 through 8 as a part of that journal project. Other than that, this week I am looking forward to enjoying some of the fall. I'm currently covering a developmental learning center for a colleague of mine up at an elementary school not far from here, and it is proving to be quite a challenge. The students are special needs students, and I've worked with them all my life, both as an administrator and as an instructor, and even as a therapist some years ago. But right now, I'm working with them as their classroom teacher, and it is a challenge. And I really covet your prayers for this time because I'm getting home in the evenings pretty exhausted. Anyway, that's it for this week. And want to remember, or have you remember to keep in prayer our presidential selection team for Moody, and be praying about all of the things going on, the buildings going on, building projects going on campus, and many of our missionaries overseas right now. That's it. God bless and Godspeed on your work this week. Have a great week in Jesus' name.